Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you just knew, deep down, that the best thing to do was to walk away? No drama, no big speech, just silence. It's a powerful move, and it's one of the most profound life lessons I've ever learned. The idea that sometimes the greatest victory is not in winning the argument, but in preserving your own peace. We often think we need to have the last word. We want to prove our point, to make the other person see things our way. We get caught up in the heat of the moment, the back and forth, the need to be right. But what if being right isn't the prize? What if the real prize is your own tranquility, your own mental and emotional well-being? Walking away in silence isn't a sign of weakness. It's not giving up or admitting defeat. In fact, it's the complete opposite. It's a declaration of self-respect. It's you saying, my peace is more valuable than this conflict. My energy is too precious to be wasted on negativity. It's an act of profound strength and wisdom. Think about it. When you engage in a pointless argument, who really wins? You might get a temporary sense of satisfaction if you win the debate. But what's the cost? Stress, frustration, anger, and a whole lot of wasted time and energy. You carry that negativity with you long after the conversation is over. It replays in your mind, and you think of all the things you should have said. It's exhausting. Now imagine choosing a different path. Imagine recognizing that a conversation is going nowhere, that the other person is committed to misunderstanding you, or that the entire interaction is just toxic. Instead of escalating, you take a breath, you find your center, and you quietly remove yourself from the situation. In that silence, there is incredible power. You're not fueling the fire, you're letting it burn out on its own. You're refusing to participate in a dynamic that drains you. This isn't about ignoring problems or avoiding necessary conversations. This is about identifying the battles that are not worth fighting. There's a beautiful quote that says, "Never argue with an idiot. They will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience." It's a bit blunt, but there's a deep truth to it. Some people thrive on conflict. They feed on drama. Trying to reason with them is like trying to build a sandcastle in a storm. It's futile. Your silence becomes your shield. It protects your energy. It communicates a boundary that no amount of words could ever convey. It says, I will not engage in this. I choose peace. And trust me, that message is received much more loudly than any angry retort. Learning to walk away is a journey. It requires self-awareness and emotional discipline. The first step is to recognize the signs. When you feel your heart rate rising, your jaw clenching, and your mind racing with comebacks, that's your cue. That's your internal alarm system telling you that your peace is under attack. In that moment, you have a choice. You can dive headfirst into the chaos, or you can choose yourself. You can choose your sanity. It might feel unnatural at first. Your ego will scream at you to fight back, to defend your honor. But you have to learn to quiet that voice and listen to the deeper part of you that craves calm. Think of your energy as a currency. It's a finite resource. Every single day you wake up with a certain amount. Where do you want to invest it? Do you want to spend it on arguments that lead nowhere, with people who don't value your perspective? Or do you want to invest it in your growth, your happiness, your relationships that matter, and your own inner peace? When you start viewing your energy this way, the decision to walk away becomes much easier. You realize that peace isn't just a nice idea. It's a priceless asset. It's the foundation upon which you build a happy and fulfilling life. You can't put a price tag on a calm mind and a steady heart. This principle applies to so many areas of our lives. It could be a toxic friendship where you're constantly feeling drained and unappreciated. It could be a family dynamic that's stuck in a cycle of blame and resentment. It could even be an online argument with a complete stranger. In all these cases, the answer is often the same: disengage. Walk away in silence. This doesn't mean you're being cold or uncaring. It means you are taking care of yourself so that you can be present and loving for the people and things that truly matter. You're protecting your light so that you can shine it where it's actually wanted and needed. The world is noisy enough as it is. We are constantly bombarded with opinions, negativity, and demands for our attention. Your inner world doesn't have to be a reflection of that chaos. You have the power to cultivate a garden of peace within yourself. And one of the most important tools for that gardening is the ability to walk away from the weeds of conflict. Let your silence be your statement. Let it be a testament to your self-worth. Let it be the boundary that protects your sanctuary of peace. You don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your well-being. You don't need to justify your decision to choose calm over chaos. The next time you find yourself on the brink of a pointless battle, I want you to remember this. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? 9 times out of 10, the answer will be a resounding no. And in that moment, you'll know what to do. You'll find the strength to turn around and walk away, not in defeat, but in the quiet triumph of choosing yourself. Because at the end of the day, peace is priceless. It's the ultimate prize, the deepest form of success. Don't let anyone or anything rob you of it. Guard it fiercely, cultivate it daily, and never ever be afraid to walk away in silence to protect it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this message resonates with you. If it did, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more thoughts on living a more peaceful and intentional life. Take care and remember to protect your peace.